This was a subscriber's choice. You know who you are. Another Fast Five. 5 indie brands that I like. Stay tuned. What's going on, everybody? My name's Joshua, and this is our channel, ScentSense. To all the loyal subscribers who continue to stick with me through thick and thin, to you people, I say, I love you, La Familia. And to all you new people who are checking out the channel for the very first time, and you're not sure if you should stick around, why don't you pop your feet up, grab yourself a nice tall cold one, and watch and enjoy. Today I'll be talking about 5 indie brands that I love. These are indie brands that I think you should purchase from because they have everything I think an indie brand needs. They have originality, creativity, price affordability, especially when you're thinking about this compared to niche fragrances, and they have a message and they're good people. So that's like 5 things. 5. Fast 5. Starting off the list at number 5, and these are in no apparent order, is Sean Crenshaw's OVATION. Sean Crenshaw wanted to make a fragrance that filled a void in the fragrance industry that doesn't target African Americans. I think it's really cool, albeit for me, I'm not an African American, but I think the idea and the concept behind the brand is something worth getting behind, because at the end of the day, I think everybody should have something out there that tells them they belong. And as Sean says, every man deserves an ovation. Like I said, you should go check him out. That is Sean Crenshaw's OVATION for Men. At number 4 is a relatively new brand, which was created, started, founded, and built from the ground up, including bottles, fragrances, completely all on his own. It is from Peter at the Fragrance View. We're talking about Centauri Perfumes. Centauri Perfumes released 3 fragrances so far. That is Gaia, Dendera, and Proxima, I think it is, which is actually about to release. So if you're looking for a high quality fragrance that's an alternative to the niche world and definitely a step up from the designer world, you should definitely go ahead and check out Centauri Perfumes. At number 3 is a fragrance brand that a lot of fragrance aficionados will know about, but this is one that I think everybody should know about, so that's why I'm mentioning it now. From the creative mind of Josh Myers, we have Imaginary Authors. Imaginary Authors makes one of my favorite fragrances of all time, which is this bad boy right here, Cape Heartache. The idea behind Imaginary Authors is each fragrance is built off of an imaginary story that doesn't exist. Every fragrance has one imaginary note, like this one has old growth and mountain fog, but it also has an ultra realistic smell and aroma to the fragrance, like this one's called Cape Heartache, and it does smell like an actual Christmas tree in the middle of the woods with fresh strawberry juice dribbled all over it, if that makes any sense. Again, that's Imaginary Authors. At number 2 is a fragrance brand that was started by a guy that I know by the name of Near Guy. He owns a brick and mortar store in Philly. The store is called Perfumeology, and the brand is called Perfumeology, and this fragrance is called Laima. The cool thing about each one of Near's fragrances is that they are inspired by actual stories and things of his life. Most fragrance brands will make things that are uninspired. They don't have any imagination to them, and it has no real story or depth. They just go about what smells good, but they leave out the creativity of the fragrance. This tags both of those things. So if you're looking for a cool brand that has a brick and mortar store that you can go check out, but also has an online store that you can purchase it from, go ahead and check out Perfumeology. At number 1 is one of my favorite indie fragrances of all time from one of my favorite indie brands of all time. The fragrance is called Camel, and the brand is called Zoologist. Zoologists base each one of their fragrances off of an animal and its habitat. They're ultra realistic. They don't harm any animals or test on any animals, but they're meant to evoke a smell of a place or a time, or evoke a habitat of an animal. They have fragrances such as elephant, bat, hummingbird, Tyrannosaurus rex, squid, and bee, and of course, camel. If you're looking for something that has a story behind the fragrance and not just a good smell, but also a cool story, go ahead and check out, last but not least, Zoologist Perfumes. All right, that about does it for me. I hope that was fast, and I hope you got all 5 of those. Those are 5 indie fragrances. I hope that you people at home who are watching these videos, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section below. What are some more Fast 5 fragrances you would like to see? And to my buddy who gave me this idea, you know who you are, kudos. If you made it this far in the video, I do hope that you consider subscribing. And if you do, while you're at it, go ahead and click that icon next to it, which is a bell. That's notification bell. When my videos come out, you'll be the first to know. All right, that about does it for me. So last but not least, and most importantly, I'll smell each and every one of you later. Peace.